So look, you can have the coolest product in the world, but if you're not able to get purchases at a low cost per result, then it's all for nothing. In today's video, we're going to be covering the top 10 products you can sell on TikTok. My name is Chappell. We've generated over $1 billion in sales for our clients over the years, managing 6, 7, and 8-figure brands, TikTok, and Facebook ads. We also train tons of businesses on how to manage their marketing in-house with the exact strategies that we use at our agency and teach here today. And it's finally time. Surge is soon to launch, so if you haven't signed up for the beta, go to surge.com. If you're a Shopify store essentially looking to improve your Facebook and ad tracking so that way you can understand your data better and see which purchases are accurately attributing to your results and have that one-to-one match, make sure to sign up for Surge at surge.com. So now let's get into the video. TikTok has a creative center where you can view their top products. They have this amazing tool that essentially allows you to see what products are most popular on TikTok, which ones are being promoted in ads. And not only that, you can see the click-through rates of the videos that are being promoted for these products, the conversion rate, the cost per action, the overall amount spent collectively across these products, how many likes they're getting, shares, comments, impressions, and the view rate. Why this is important is because TikTok's revealing this data where you can now do product research on what you want to sell on TikTok and even other platforms by leveraging this data. It essentially gives us insights into what our average cost per result could look like, so that way we can calculate what our margin might be on a product. So if we're selling a product at $100 and we know based off of TikTok's numbers that it's only going to cost us, say, $10 to get somebody to buy the product, and we know that our margin is 50%, well, we're making pretty good money on that product. Whereas if we're selling a product for $20 and our cost per result is $20, then we know that we're not gonna be making very much money, if no money at all. So what we can do here is use this tool to understand not only what products are most popular, but get more specific into understanding which one's delivering the best cost per result in terms of how much it costs us to acquire a new customer to get them to buy our product. And also find opportunities where there might not be a lot of popularity around a product, but where people are getting incredible results where we can hop in as an opportunity to scale up. So what we're gonna be looking at is not only the popularity, but we're gonna be paying attention to a longer time frame, around 30 days. So that way we have some more data. We're gonna be looking at the cost per result, and we need to be aware that the cost per action is an average amount of money spent on a conversion. And what is a conversion? A conversion is either an add to cart, a purchase, it could be a website visitor. You can optimize for many different things and it be considered a conversion. So we need to understand that this data could be skewed by some factor, which is why we have a few other parameters we're going to pay attention to. How much money has been spent on this? We're going to be looking for at least around 50K plus in spend, because we want to be able to find a product that we can scale up with on TikTok. Not only that, but we're going to be paying attention to the average conversion rate and click-through rate to identify whether or not these conversions are really purchases or not. And so let's go ahead and start doing some research and understanding which products we could start promoting on TikTok. And the first product we have here is knitwear. And what is knitwear? It's simply knitted clothing. And we can see that there's only about 86 different brands running this product. And why that's important is because 86 is not a large number when you're looking at the entire US data. And this is also amazing because it means there's a lot of opportunity to sell this product without there being much competition. Not only that, but we can see that the average cost per result is only $6. And the way that we know this isn't just add to carts or page views is that their cost per action has remained fairly consistent with their spend levels. So we know that they had started testing a lot of these brands, but there's really one key player in the space that's maintaining a good $5 to $7 cost per result here. And really over a 14-day period, it looks like this is a fairly consistent result. And if we're selling a product at say $30 to $40, I mean, we're looking at a really good return in ad spend with our product here. And we could scale up knowing that it's been around 25,000 in the last 30 days. And we know that's an opportunity for us to be able to scale up because there's only really 86 brands here doing it. As we can scroll down, we can see what products are being promoted. The first one is an on sale, 50% off today.
It has like short reader and it has pockets. You can both like so it has pockets and whoop, short.
I think it's a whole entire mood when you get a new dress and it's got the perfect color, ruffles.
This is a great ad. It gives it a 50% off offer because lots of people are going to move forward on these 50% off offers for sure. And then they're showing off these different styles. It is knitted wear, and that is something we could potentially go look and try to find to source and sell online. We know that clothing does really well in the TikTok space because we've had brands like Bad Society Club here do 100K in sales with no paid ads, just posting organically. Let's watch a couple more videos just to get an idea, because this can also show us what kind of ads we need to create once we actually source this product.
Stop scrolling. I just found the cutest pieces from 27 Miles and I can't wait to show you guys. They dropped more spring styles on their website and I told myself I would just go over there and browse, which was dangerous. I'm not mad about because this is so cute.
So this is like a try on where somebody's walking through the product. Very simple video. These are very easy to recreate. You could actually reach out to creators to have them create content for you. We actually have a video on this right here on how you can contact these creators to have them create TikTok ads. Now, the next one we have here is rings. And this one was selected not only because it was very popular, but the overall cost per result is fairly consistent and it's really low in terms of the cost per action. And there's a lot of case studies on TikTok around jewelry. We know that the jewelry space works really well on TikTok because it's very visual. You can show wearing the rings, you can show the necklaces, the earrings. There's a lot of different things you can do in the fashion and accessories space that work. And specifically, rings are doing very well on TikTok. So we know that, there's been over $1 million spent just in the last 30 days on rings. So even though it's a crowded space, people love rings, both men and women. We can see this because we have lots of different brands promoting on here, and we can get an idea of how these videos are structured.
I'll be the rubber band. Okay. If you'll be the
This is a very TikTok styled video, trending sound, very on brand with what you would expect a TikTok ad to look like. So we could expect a very good cost per result on something like that. And if you already have a jewelry brand, and this is just validation that yes, there is a lot of people promoting jewelry on TikTok, specifically rings, but you can see that the average cost per result is being maintained fairly consistently. There's no gigantic spikes or low drops. This is a very consistent trend, and we know there's lots of impressions and there's a large audience and buyer pool for rings. Product number 3 is the sofa cover. This one is a potential huge market up for grabs. There's really only 90 people in this space that are promoting this via TikTok ads. The average cost per result is actually trending down. This is what caught my eye specifically. This was trending down, and there hasn't really been that many people in this space over the last 30 days. And the cost per result's getting better and better. That means that somebody's optimizing the results effectively, likely decreasing their cost per purchase on a consistent level, which means it's working for them. And the spend, we can see, is starting to rise over time, going up to 3K daily and maintaining above a 2K daily, whereas over here we were looking at just, as low as 1,000 a day. So we know they're scaling up, their cost per results getting better, and it's going lower and lower. And so let's look at some of these videos, and this could be a product that's fairly easy to find online and source and have a really high margin. So this is a sofa cover. It goes over your sofa. They're demonstrating it with pets in case there's hair on your sofa. That's a common thing with having animals in the home. And this is a problem and a solution. And not only that, but it looks like they have really cool designs as well. Once again, trending sounds, showing ways to design it. Looks really clean. Doesn't look like it's a cover at all. Just looks like it's part of the sofa in general. So it makes sense that this is working really well. And this could be a phenomenal product to scale up. And it's spent only around $58,000, which is not that bad of a sign because that means that there's a lot of opportunity to potentially scale up this product. It's not a crowded space and it's getting a really low cost per result. And there's a lot of shares on it for how much that has been spent. So this is product number 3, definitely worth considering promoting. Number 4 is bath accessories. Once again, not that crowded of a space, only 48 people promoting this product. $7 cost per result. What caught my eye on this one? Cost per action is super consistent. That means somebody's keeping their spend level the same on a regular basis. As you can see, a 1,000 daily ad spend. That means that they're not tweaking their creative. They're not scaling up. They're leaving the account just running because it's producing a very consistent result. I mean, they're averaging $7 to $10 cost per purchase. Likely means that it's profitable, and they're just not scaling because it's just been producing so consistently. This means that you could come in with bath accessories for, specifically animals in this space, and scale up and see tons of results. And so the brands in this space are absolutely crushing it. Let's look at some of the videos because their cost per result is not fluctuating at all. Most people see, big spikes, low dips, and it takes a lot of time to optimize to get your results fairly consistent. And this product's doing really well. So let's watch a video to see what it looks like.
Do you hate the hassle of drying your wet dog after a bath? Introducing the dog bathrobes. The easy and effective way to dry your dog. Simply slip it on and let the moisture-wicking fabric do the rest. No more mess, no more frustration. Get your dog bathrobes today.
Definitely a product you could drop ship for sure. Very informative, goes over the exact problem, the solution, has multiple colors, could be very scalable. Let's look at another product here.
She was so dirty. Rinse, rinse. Clean doggo.
So this is probably selling the attachment that goes on the water hose. This is really interesting. This is probably being promoted to people who like cars and cleaning their cars, who like cleaning things with these big foam cannons that are attached to water hoses, which means this could be a product that's very easily promoted, very low cost and high margin. And as we can see, the results are very consistent, even at 1,000 daily ad spend. We can see some of these other products in here. And while we won't be able to know for sure which product is the one that's spending the most, we can get an idea of which ones are being shown most frequently in terms of ads. And we could even get an idea by searching up this brand and looking at its ads through the ad library to see how long they've been running. And that could tell us if they're doing successful in this space. So that is product number 4 that you could start promoting on TikTok. And so number 5 is Tupperware. This is only 32 people in this space. Average cost per result is $10. This one caught my eye because it looked like it was fluctuating and cost a lot. Like the ads hadn't really been figured out yet, or somebody hadn't figured this space out. So at this point in time, if I would have saw this only, probably wouldn't have made sense because nobody had really figured it out. But it looks like we have somebody in the space who came in recently, new advertiser, who really nailed a solid cost per result and is now maintaining $10, $12, just like the last one, maintaining a really good cost per result here. We can look at the Tupperware, and it looks like there's really one main advertiser, and it seems to be this one here, because all the products are the same. So let's look at the video.
To the next level. The WNP Fridge Bundle is the perfect meal prep must-have. Store everything in your fridge from fresh pressed juices, fruit, and veggies, tomorrow's lunch, and last night's dinner. Get the Fridge Bundle.
This is an incredible ad on so many levels. It's fairly simple. It shows all of the variety of products up front, which piques the buyer's interest immediately, and it shows exactly what they'd be purchasing. This is going to be capturing people who are interested in organizing, who love to organize their pantry, their kitchen, their home, their closets. This is definitely appealing to that market, which means that those buyers love to buy a lot of whatever it is that they're buying because they're trying to organize a lot of stuff. So they need a lot of these items, which means low cost per result and very high average order values, meaning lots of potential profit. And then it highlights all the different sizes. It goes over the benefits, what you can store in them, giving tons of ideas to the user on TikTok who is obsessed around these actual organizers to want to go and purchase. And we can see that it's getting a fairly consistent result. I mean, we're talking a flat line here in terms of cost per result, which is a great sign. We can see that they're promoting this ad on multiple fronts. Here's another one, fairly similar video, ASMR-like, and this advertiser continues to pop up consistently. So if we could find a product that's fairly similar to this, you can make a lot of videos just like this. And so that is another product that could be incredible to promote in the Tupperware space. And then number 6 is cat toys. This one's a little bit more popular, around 300 people, but still not very popular in terms of how many advertisers are on TikTok. This is still a very low number. Average cost per action is around $9. It has been going up, which is a little bit of a concern, but we can also see that the spend's going down. The popularity started to rise here, which means that there was likely a bunch of people who entered in the space. The amount of people entering in the space doubled, which is a result of this cost per action spiking. So as you can see, the less popular something is, the less competition you're gonna have, which is a good thing. But we're still gonna look at this one nonetheless because it has about $500,000 in spend, which means that this product is obviously proven in the space, cat toys specifically. It's a visual item. It's surrounded around pets once again, which is something on TikTok that people love. There's a whole category for this entirely. And the results have been fairly consistent over time, so we know that we can't discount this one and have to check it out. This ad doesn't share a lot of information, but it has a lot of contextual visuals that kind of give an idea. This is for cat and dog owners. It's likely selling the actual cat playhouse. So let's look at another one.
Sounds like your cat has a hunting instinct to satisfy. Toys with a chasing element can give them the rush they're looking for. This pet...
Once again, very visual, professionally edited video. Let's try to find something that's fairly simple and raw.
Hi everyone, wanted to introduce you to the tennis tumble. It comes in a variety of colors and is made from durable natural rubber. If it ever gets...
This is a great ad. The dog's jumping, wanting the product. That helps for sure. It's engaging. It has the text callouts. It uses a TikTok sound. It's a TikTok style video. People are all familiar with this. Has the right callouts. So these are a type of ad. So it's looks like a toy that could be sold. And the cool thing about cat toys or dog toys, there's lots of different toys you could sell on your site for this type of stuff. And once you find a bestseller, you can start to scale up. So that's product number 6. Product number 7 is t-shirts. T-shirts absolutely crush it. Whether you're in streetwear, women's wear, dresses, there's so many different types of t-shirts that could absolutely go crazy on TikTok. We know because we have people getting $1, $3, $4 cost per result in terms of their purchases on TikTok and are absolutely crushing it. So you know we had to bring in t-shirts because if you can design a good piece of clothing or design a cool t-shirt in general, then you could see a lot of amazing results and hit a huge market on TikTok. And the cost per result's been fairly consistent. It is a bit higher because there's a lot of people testing in this space, but I can assure you that if this is the average, it means that there's a lot of advertisers that are even crushing it on the $3 to $5 scale. So there's both, since this is more popular, there's both people not figuring it out and then people who are. And so that just leaves an opportunity for us to understand which ones are the ones that are performing best. Very simple video, very easy to replicate. They're simply just putting the t-shirt on a hanger, moving it at the sound of the beat, and each time it's changing to a different design, giving lots of variety and options for somebody to decide whether or not they want to purchase.
Y'all know finding plus size denim that actually fits is so hard to do.
Torrid is the OG plus size place to shop, so I trust them when it comes to making denim that actually fits curves.
I'm trying out 3 different...
So it's a styling video, another video that's easily able to be replicated. And we can go through and look at these different videos to see the variety of t-shirts and see something that might pique our interest that could be promoted, or find a design that, you know, already makes sense, or come up with one. And so this is averaging around a $7 cost per result, but 168K spend. And this is a space that, you know, is always going to be popular because t-shirts is a very broad category. But we know that it is a fairly confident one. If you are able to sell in this space and see good cost per result, it's very scalable. You can do drops. We have people who do drops that, you know, get 10K, 100K, 300K in sales and even scale up to, you know, $2 million per year. We have many clients who are absolutely crushing it in this space where you can check out their videos right here. Number 8 is formal dresses. Formal dresses is around 376 in popularity. And once again, around the average cost per result is $7, just like the last one in the apparel space. And this one's specifically for women. We know brands like this and J. Lorraine here who are absolutely crushing it with 5, 7, and 13x return ad spend, meaning every dollar they're spending, they're making back $5, $7, $13 in return. So if you were to spend $10,000, you can start to see the math adds up pretty quickly there. And it is a great space because these items are typically higher in value, meaning they're being sold for $100, $200, $300, $500. And it opens up a good margin for you because your cost per action can be much higher and still see amazing results. So even though this number is going up, there's still lots of margin here for these products. And at $5 and an average cost per result of $7, this is pretty incredible. So let's watch some of these videos. This is great for boutiques, if you're doing stuff for weddings or cocktail hour where you're going out to, you know, nice evening dinners or nightclubs and stuff like this. This can be great space to sell in. And it's a very popular audience because there's lots of ideas. You can have try-ons. You can send this product out to lots of people. There's so many ways to create content around this. Fairly simple video showing multiple variety.
Hey guys, it's Mia from Windsor Live. We just got this beautiful dress in. I think it's the perfect dress. The Yes, I'm gonna say
So she calls out who it's for, wedding dress, talks about it specifically. We can go through here and see some more angles. All fairly similar videos, up close shots, all showing how it looks. So that way people can get an idea and click on it. Very, very visual. Once again, we can see that there is a specific ad format that is working for all of these advertisers. We could plug into this format and see fairly similar results.
Monday, we start off tame. Tuesday.
There you go. Once again, a Monday, Tuesday, it's trying on. We get the idea of what product and what visual. So we might have multiple products and we're just going to be cycling throughout the video, which ones to try on, and then have a call to action at the end of it. And so we can see here about 185K in spend on this, and it's scaling up over time. We could be getting closer and closer to where there's a lot of weddings happening, so a lot of spend is going up. Good opportunity to start promoting now. Number 9 is makeup sets. Popularity is around 215 advertisers and brands in the space for promoting. Average cost per result is $4. The one that caught my eye here is cost per action is around $29 to $30. And then there's this big drop as there's new advertisers coming in, which means that somebody's entering in this space and is absolutely crushing it and is now maintaining really low cost per result. And it looks like a bunch of other advertisers left, which likely means that they were seeing a rise in their cost per result. And this specific advertiser had really figured out how to get a good result here and is getting really consistent results. It's absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and look at some of these videos to see how they're doing it.
This is Il Maquillage. I woke up like this. Look at that. Wow. That is so...
They're showing the makeup, they're trying it on, they're showing the product. It's really important to do this throughout your ad. This is a great product to potentially promote. You can actually check out the success story here with one of our clients who is in this space and is crushing it with TikTok ads, seeing absolutely incredible results and is scaled up significantly, all from promoting makeup sets. And just like this client here, Vanny Cosmetics, who is also doing this and getting views in the millions on their TikTok page and literally making $1,000 to $3,000 per post on TikTok just by comparing different brands against her makeup set. It's absolutely incredible. We know the space absolutely crushes it, which is why it's on our top 10 list. And so we can continue to watch these makeup set videos, find ways to fit into this market where we can have benefits and be in a space where we're able to find a product that is not only healthier potentially, offers more variety, stays on longer. There's a lot of factors that we could look and do research on in the makeup set space and understand what product's gonna perform well. And then now that we know it works on TikTok, we can start to structure our ads based on what is working for other advertisers and come straight out the gate and be able to see really good results and be able to scale up our store. And number 10 here is the pillows and bed wedges. This is a little bit more popular, around 323 popularity in terms of advertisers. And then we have about an average cost per result of $5. Reason this one was selected was, once again, fairly consistent in terms of the advertisers in this space. There's not a lot of deviation, which means that everybody who's really promoting in the space is seeing good results. We don't have much people leaving or coming and going, which also means we don't have to worry too much about competition. And then the cost per action is maintained fairly consistently, about 164K spend in the last 30 days, which is good spend and tells us that something's working. This one says, get the comfiest bed for 25% off.
Got the comfiest bed for 25% off. It has cooling.
So that's a mattress. Let's try to find something that's more lower cost and value and easier to source.
If you're waiting for a sign to get a sensory pillow, this is it.
So this one's really interesting, a sensory pillow. Video has the right text, calling it out.
So this pillow actually works like a stress ball. It's gently weighted and super soft, so you can squeeze it. Honestly, a great stress reliever during the day and the perfect cuddle buddy at night.
Yeah, this ad is probably crushing it. Talks about stress, talks about it being a cuddle buddy. It's very, small. She talks about how it's heavy, very soft, all the right keywords to be able to let the potential buyer that's viewing this video on TikTok understand what the pillow does, how it serves its purpose. It looks cool. And so we can see that they're getting really good cost per result because of this. And then this one's talking about ice cold pillows.
Literally cool to the touch. Yep.
Fairly simple. It makes sense because there's probably a lot of people who sleep really hot at night, meaning that it's hot on their pillow and they might have night sweats. There's a lot of, potential problems / solutions that can be presented here. So you can find a product that is very breathable, that stays cool at night. You can build different benefits around this and promote this product. So as you can see, lots of incredible products you could promote on TikTok, but these are really some of the top 10 products that make the most sense in terms of seeing incredible results. They're not overly popular. They're not, just brand new. They're definitely undervalued in the stance that you can see amazing results here, be able to know exactly what's working before you actually get your product. And this allows you to do a lot of research and save you a lot of lost money and time in the long run. So now you know exactly what products you could potentially promote on TikTok. This isn't the only products. There's tons more out there. I highly recommend to go through, use this tool, and find other products that you might want to promote. These are just a few of the ones we found that really stood out to us in terms of maintaining a good cost per result, ones that are decreasing in cost per result, ones that have been fairly consistent, that aren't too popular but also aren't, unpopular, and have been proven in this space that we see as an opportunity where somebody could come in and really scale up and see a ton of results. And if you're looking to get one-on-one help and have us guide you through how to set up your Shopify store, how to set up your TikTok ads, your Facebook ads to get the best results possible where you can hit those first 10K, 100K, 300K months, then I highly recommend to check out our one-on-one ads mastery mentorship program, where we take you A to Z one-on-one on how to get all of these things set up to get the best results with your creative, how to go viral on TikTok, how to be able to see incredible results with Instagram and Facebook ads, and how to structure your Shopify store so it gets the highest conversion rate possible. So definitely make sure to book a call with myself and team to see if you're the right fit for the program. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to DM me the word mentor at @RealChaseChappell on Instagram. Once again, it's your favorite digital marketer here, Chase Chappell. Cheers and bye y'all.